today we're going to take the metropolitan line all the way up to Watford. If you like what I do, then please stay tuned, and as usual, let's go and crack on. Right, okay, so the next station is Euston Square.
Is Euston Square. Change for London Overground and National Rail services from Euston. This is Euston Square. This is an all-station Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Great Portland Street. The next station is Great Portland Street. Change for Circle and Hammersmith City Line services via Paddington.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So we're now at Great Portland Street.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Great Portland Street. This is an all-station Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Baker Street. This train will be held here to even out the intervals between trains. London Underground apologises for any inconvenience caused.
Okay, so we're off. Next stop's Baker Street.
Is Baker Street. Change for the Bakerloo, Circle, Hammersmith City and Jubilee lines.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. platform.
This is Baker Street. This train will be held here to even out the intervals between trains. London Underground apologises for any inconvenience caused. This is an all-station Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Finchley Road.
Okay, so this stops Finchley Road.
The next station is Finchley Road. Change for the Jubilee line.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Finchley Road. This is an all-station
There's Jubilee
Metropolitan
line over
line
there.
train to Watford. The next station is Wembley Park. The next station is Finchley Road. Change for the Jubilee line.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Finchley Road. This is an all-station
There's Jubilee
Metropolitan
line over
line
there.
train to Watford. The next station is Wembley Park. Be held here to even out the intervals between trains. London Underground apologises for any inconvenience caused. The next station is Preston Road. This is Preston Road. This is an all-stations Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Northwick Park.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap train and the platform.
This is and national rail services. This is Harrow on the Hill.
Okay, so we're Harrow on the Hill now, guys. Next stop's
This
North
train is
Harrow,
being held at a red signal and
Pinner.
should be moving shortly.
Northwood Hills,
This
Northwood,
is an all-station Metropolitan
Croxley and
line
Watford.
train to Watford. The next station is North Harrow.
continue on this line for Watford.
The next station is North Harrow. This is North Harrow. Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Pinner. Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Northwood Hills.
So the next station is Northwood Hills.
The next station is Northwood Hills. This is Northwood Hills. This is an all-stations Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Northwood. The next station is Northwood. This is Northwood.
Okay, so we're at
This
Northwood
is
now,
an
folks.
all-station Metropolitan line train to Watford. The
Try to
next
see if I can get
station
a picture
is
of the
Moor Park.
try to get a picture of the map. It's an 8-car train. Obviously, I weren't talking very much because obviously it's for the people around me, and obviously there would be a piece of quiet from a long hard day at work or anything. But yeah, so S8 stock. Before this was the A60 stock, but before that I think it was like the Q&P stocks and all them. But this stock is the S8, which was released for service in 2010. And if you
The
noticed,
next station is Moor Park. Change for Metropolitan line services to Amersham and Chesham.
And I was going to say, if you look at the design of the SA stock, S7 stock, they're very similar. The only difference is the S7 stock just has seats facing each other as like window to window, rather
This is
than
an
like this.
all-stations Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Croxley.
So that's what I mean. This information here is facing me like this, and the S7 it's all like that facing each other. You know what I mean? So now we're going to branch off and go up to Watford with one station in between, which is the next one, which is Croxley. And we should see the famous Croxley curve, because they sometimes run a shuttle between Amersham and Watford. Branch off down that way is for Amersham and Chesham, and the tracks that we're on are going towards Watford.
The next station is Croxley. This is Croxley. This is an all-stations Metropolitan line train to Watford. The next station is Watford.
Okay folks, well the next station is where this train terminates at Watford. I will quickly tap out and then need to get back on the train again, because I'm trying to also complete, excuse me scratching me, I'm trying to complete also Chesham if possible and Amersham. Now like I said about the District Line series, where Olympia is called, if I get a chance to do it, I'll add it as a bonus, 1000% as a tip. It might have to be the same case with Chesham. Canal down there. I'll get that on the way back with Eddie for the bonus footage. Watford now.
The next station is Watford, where this train terminates. Please take your belongings with you when you leave the train. All change.
This is Watford, guys. I'll take a look out so quickly. And this, guys, is Watford. So yeah, sorry that I couldn't show you guys, but trains move so fast. But there's like a lock over that way. There's a lot of lock in that direction. Like I said, the trains move so quick I can't catch it, so I do apologise about that. It's not like I'm going to be this way anytime soon unless anything happens that is of interest. So yeah, so I could say that this is like end of part 1 because of the left that it's going to be.
The next station is Croxley.
Because I'm going to basically amalgamate the last 3 sections of the Metropolitan line as one video, so then I can go, as Jeff Marshall will say, big shout out to Jeff Marshall, tick, done. So end of part 1, and don't forget to like and subscribe, push the notification bell, and yeah, see you in part 2.